welcome back to Kitten Up Kitten, and today I am working on the Craftably canvas, which is 13 treasures, massive canvas, absolutely beautiful, round drills. Really enjoy doing this. I've got around 3 large rows to do after this one, so cracking on. But today's video is a little bit different. So here's what I have done. For those of you that know, we recently finished hashtag DIY DP May 24, and in previous events I have done a video at the end to show everybody's work, where they've got up to. So I am late doing this. I apologise for that. And when I went to go and do the photos, do you know what? It is so difficult because some people have sent me photos of their canvas. Some people have sent me photos of their tablets. I've just done what I can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it within the Wipping chat, and I am going to make a start on this first to get the info out the way. I'm then going to put that video in the middle of this one. So I will say, if I have missed anybody's name or their picture or anything, there will be a reason. It'll either be that I didn't have an end picture for you, or I didn't have results for you, or whatever. Please don't come after me. I've literally done the best that I can. That said, if you are brand new to my channel, welcome. I hope that you decide to stay. I'm trying to grow my tiny channel as big as I possibly can, and also to get some content created as well. So I'm going to make a start working on here. Now I am using my prototype Excel tray. No production on this started as of yet. Daughter has just finished her A-levels and is taking a little bit of a break. And I want to check with her first about something that I want to change on this, something that I've noticed. So it is in progress, but currently I am just using this tray because I love it. I don't use any other tray right now. I'm just using this tray. I am also using one of my soft grip polymer clay pens. I have spent a few hours today making more of these, which will be going up in the next few days. I had to make a special one for a competition winner, so I made another bunch of them as well. Please do not send me emails or messages asking me how I make these pens. Shall I tell you how I make them? With great difficulty, which is why it takes so long. So please don't ask me. I'm not going to tell you. But that said, if you do have a query to ask, all of my info, my email address, my Diamond Art Club link, Etsy shop, Penni's Etsy shop, it's all in the description box. It's all down below. I just get I don't want to keep saying the same stuff every video because I find it boring, let alone you guys. So I am using that. I do have a handful, and I literally mean a handful of green trays left. So if you were wanting to get the mint green trays, you need to go onto my Etsy shop immediately to get them, because there is literally, I think, 5 of each. So don't waste any time. Let's get these gone. So what have I been up to? I've had a very busy week back at work. As I said in a previous video, my son has proposed to his girlfriend. There has been lots of wedding chat over this last week. So not only have I been doing the cleaning job, I've also been trying to get nails done. I've been trying to get videos done. It's been busy, not gonna lie. I feel like I haven't had a holiday at all. However, it does mean that we have booked our next week away. We're going away at the beginning of July for a week. So hopefully the weather will be a bit better. That said, in shop stuff, like I said, there is a handful of the green trays left. I am currently in the process of re-looking at the whole hashtag DIY DP event. There will be some changes coming, and one of the big changes will be that there will not be a limited edition tray for November, or not specifically for November. What I want to do, it puts a lot of pressure on me, and I think this last time it was driven home. Like literally, here I am 2 weeks back from holiday almost. I still haven't got all the prizes out, and doing the event and doing a new release tray is really bloody hard work. So I am not going to be doing a new colour release for a little while now. I am putting our efforts into getting the logo done and to getting the XL tray launched, because I want to bring those out in the 3 core colours as soon as possible. That said, I am taking grey out because I have a crap ton of grey filament, so I am just going to stick to the pink and the white for the time being. But these are things that may change over time. Do you know what? I can't keep producing one colour because one person likes it. That's not how it works. I have to go by how the sales are driven, and the sales on the green tray have not been what I expected at all. So I am going to focus on getting this large tray out, and then I will look at launching a new colour later in the year, but it won't be for DIY DP November 24. You know, it is just too much work to do all at one time. So there are some things that will be changing. Amongst the other things is, when you register for DIY DP, you will be asked to provide a picture of your canvas, not the app you're using, your actual canvas at the beginning, and a finishing photograph at the end to be able to qualify to have yourself in the video, because honestly it was a nightmare yet again this time, and I just don't have the time. I am currently working my only day off today to get this stuff done, and I don't want to be spending my one day off a week doing that. So there will be some stricter criteria for entering into hashtag DIY DP November 24, and they will include things along the line of, I've just noticed I have missed a bunch of rules up here, along the lines of you can only work on a blank gridded canvas. We had some confusion at the beginning of this one where somebody had a printed canvas. You cannot use a printed canvas for DIY DP. It has to be a blank canvas or blank gridded graph paper, but you can't dot over a pattern. That is not a true conversion as far as I'm concerned, and therefore you need to be taking that canvas to one of the many events that do printed canvases. The other thing, there will be a minimum size, because of course we want it to be a challenge. We do. We want you to challenge yourselves, so there will be a minimum size. I will give details of that out as we get closer. What were the other things? Like I said, a photograph at the start of your canvas and at the end, unless you have a new start, in which case a picture of your intended pattern is more than enough. There are other rules as well, because I need to make sure that it runs a little bit tighter this next time, because it will save me work in the long run. Now, the other thing that you will need to do, you will have a form, a printed form that you can print off, and on there each week at the beginning of the week, you will need to write down what your figures, what your total drill number is at that point. And you are then going to have to work out how many drills you've done that week to take the pressure off me. That way you can just give me that figure. I will still keep it in a centralised location, but it makes it easier for me yet again. Hope that makes sense. Hope it does. So what has been happening otherwise? I haven't ordered anything. There is a couple of canvases that I really want, but they've both gone out of stock as soon as they've come in. So I'm waiting for something nice to come up that I actually want. And then I will be putting in an order to Diamond Art Club. So hopefully that will be soon. And then I can get some unboxings done. I'm hoping to have got all of the prizes out by the end of tomorrow, which is Monday, because I'll be doing my orders as well. And then hopefully that'll be all of them done. I do know people are getting their prizes now because I've seen the updates. So, you know, don't say thank you for your prize. You know, you've earned it. But I do appreciate knowing that you've got it okay. So that's a good thing. Yeah, personally, I've had a twitchy eye, a horrible twitchy eye, since we went on holiday. And my daughter was sort of saying yesterday, she said, normally that's like because you're tired or you're stressed. I can't say I'm tired. Since I've been wearing my watch, I've been monitoring my sleep. And actually, for somebody with fibro, I'm getting more sleep and more deeper sleep than I expected. So I can't moan about sleep. I wouldn't say I'm stressed. I mean, I don't think I am. But anyway, I think that's about it. So what I am going to do is I'm going to insert this video in of everybody's finishes, etc. Like I said, if you're not named or your picture is not shown, it is because it wasn't on that final post or I haven't got updated details for you. It could just be a mistake, in which case I apologise now. But, you know, I'm working with the bare minimum. I also need to point out that neither mine nor Penny's are in this video. One, because Penny showed hers in a video and, yeah, I'm not that tech savvy. And number two, mine's still ongoing, so I didn't really achieve that much. So, yeah, let's go to the video. Okay, and we're back. So there we go. Thank you to everyone who took part. It is a pleasure as always. It is today, just in case you didn't know, it is Sunday, which generally is my day off. And by that, I mean, I don't normally do, I might do videos because I'm diamond painting anyway, but I don't normally work on any of the businesses. I literally do nothing, go nowhere, don't even get dressed. I'm not. I do have my cup of coffee. And yeah, just chill out, basically. And I chose specifically this section because this last two bits on here are quite colour blocky. So I knew it would probably make it easy for me from doing this. So on the back of the video you've just seen with everybody's stuff in it, let me just get my sheet up and I'm going to go through one by one and say what everybody got done in this last month, just to round it off, just so that you guys know how much they achieved. Now, the whole point, the whole extra hashtag of May was the million drill drop. We did not hit 1 million drills, but we did do over 250,000. So we will be aiming yet again for that 1 million drill drop in November. And with a bit of luck, we will get it. Wouldn't that be fabulous to be able to say that as a group, we laid 1 million drills? So that's another thing. There will be the return of the daily amount. There will be a daily amount of drills that you need to lay, but it will be quite small. And it's just a case of it will help keep the motivation going, especially for me, because it's much too easy for me to say, I'm going to get rid of that drill, for me to say, oh, well, I haven't done it today, so I'm not going to bother. I need to not do that. I need to keep myself motivated. And the best way to do that is to have a daily amount, a daily drill amount. And for those of you that have done canvases in that month, you will already know this, because I have no doubt that you've sat there and worked out how many you need to do every day to get that canvas done. So yeah, that will be a return. So we had in the foreign, these are in no particular order, Anita Monster. She was doing, I'm just gonna, I've got Microsoft Office on my tablet, but because of where it lays, I find it really hard. Why will you not? I don't want that. Go away. That's all I wanted to do. I wanted to make it big enough so that I could see, what the title was. So the lovely Anita, she's in Denmark. She did come in to room. 97,200 drills she laid in May. Well done, Anita. Katia Cooper, she did 2 canvases. She finished one off and started another one, a total of 41,902 drills. So well done, Katia. We then have the lovely Sharon Wildball, who joined us for her second canvas, I think it is now. She had a brand new start, mini teacup bath, and she did 49,725. Well done, Sharon. And then Inga, she did watercolour fairy dragon, 40,000 drills. Sabine with Cheshire Cat, she laid 355,000 drills. Elsa with Moon Goddess laid 99,000 drills. That's a phenomenal amount, isn't it? Well done, you guys. So as you can see, we're talking large numbers here. And it may be that you're watching because you haven't done a conversion before. So I'll come back into that in a minute. Nicole Couture, Grand Library, 34,774. Kim Robinson with Frosty the Snowcat, 18,108. Mandy Moran, Minnie Boo, 14,699. Caroline Fleming, Story Keep Wine Shelf, she completed 36,848. Leandri with Sparkly Avenger, she only did 1,200 drills, but do you know what? That's more than she would have done if she hadn't participated at all. So that's the way you've got to look at it. Hope you're okay, Leandri. We then have Amy, 42,274 drills on Gen 2 Pokemon. Sume did Blood, 16,237 drills. Maritza was doing Tiana, 9,640. Georgina Mayer, Once Upon a Fairy Tale, 21,860. Well done, you guys. I feel bad because it's took me so long to get this video done, but you know, what can I say? Trying to fit everything in. And Friday, I had the worst migraine I've had for a long, long time. So along with my twitchy eye, I was convinced I was having a stroke or something. yeah, was not well. Was not well at all. And yesterday I had grandchildren over, so it was busy. We then had Jamie. Jamie was doing Forest Fairy, 6,000 drills. I did have Sarika, but I didn't have any updated figures for her, so I hope you're okay, Sarika. Nicole Funk, she did 2,327. Mindy, she did Bird and Blooms. She did 48,800 drills. Well done, Mindy. We had the lovely Lisa with Iris of the Rainbow. She didn't get much done, but she's poorly, so we're going to let her have that. Alexandra, so many books, so little time, 2,600. The lovely Elizabeth Peterson, who did 35,250 drills on Pillars of Creation. Then we had Sunny with Children of the Night, 14,705. And of course, we also had Penny, who completed Wonderland, 75,000 drills in May. So give yourselves a massive clap, everybody. You are all winners. As I said, half of the prizes have gone out. The other half I'm still sorting. They will be on their way by the end of tomorrow. But I didn't want to spend all day today working, because I do need to just sit and chill and do some diamond painting, you know, like you guys do. Although I don't tend to watch diamond painters anymore. I tend to watch crime stuff, or archaeology's been quite big at the minute, because I've been watching the Time Team dig, the live updates from Sutton Hoo, which I'm afraid to say I have never seen. I have holidayed in Suffolk, literally in Woodbridge, which is just up the road, for years, and I have never ever been to Sutton Hoo. Isn't that shocking? So I'm hoping to convince Ashley to go to Suffolk for a holiday. The problem is, even if we do that, what are we going to do with the dogs? So it then means somebody's got to stay at the caravan with the dogs, so somebody has to miss out. So yeah, not looking forward to that, but we'll see what we come up with. So yeah, hashtag DIY DP May 24 is over and finished. We are now in not so sunny June. We did have a half decent day yesterday, so I picked up my granddaughter and had her for the day, and then as we were getting settled in at home, my son turned up with his new fiance and two of the children. So we ended up having a nice little walk with the dogs, took the kids to the park, and then we had hot dogs for dinner. Hot dogs and then cheesecake. So it was really nice. Got to spend the day with them. But yes, got lots of planning to do, helping with the discussions for the wedding planning. And obviously taking on some of the jobs, i.e. things like doing the buffet for the evening guests. Yeah, we're going to do that ourselves. We're going to do that. Won't take much. Good old trip to Aldi, do you know what I mean? You can soon rustle together a little buffet. So, yeah, rest of today, I intend on chilling out. I have got a nail client tomorrow late afternoon, but I haven't got anything in the morning. So Mondays are postage days, so I'm going to get that done first. Pens are done and drying, so I don't need to worry about them now, but I'd quite like to get ahead with the videos. And yeah, try and get myself into a bit more of a routine, because I think that would help quite a lot. I do also need to say thank you to all of you that have contributed in one way or another, whether that is buy me a coffee, watching videos, watching ads, whatever. Thank you so much. I'm over the moon to watch this little channel grow. And I'm quite impressed, actually, as a very small YouTuber. I'm quite pleased with how much you actually get from monetizing at 1,000. It's more than I was led to believe. Is it enough to retire? No, of course not. But it puts me a step further on my work from home goal, because that's where I want to be in the next year. I want to be fully working from home. So please do bear with me when I have to repeat in every bloody video that I've got an Etsy shop with trays and, you know, that sort of thing. I do need to promote some items through the videos. I'm just hoping it doesn't make them too samey. And maybe what I could do is just have one video a week where I just do comments. That would be helpful. Right, let me just check on recording length, and then I can make a decision on what I'm doing from there. know that was everybody that I had pictures for. Well done, all of you, and thank you for taking part in the event. I will be getting details up and together for hashtag DIY November 24 from July. Okay, we're going to start in July and we're going to get ahead on this. We're going to get it all planned. I'm just going to have June off so that I can have a rest. At the minute, I am working predominantly on this canvas. I finished one of the little kits yesterday, day before, and I'm due to finish, no, it was yesterday, and I'm going to try and get the robin done at some point as well, but I need to get this focused on. There will be a square drill canvas vote coming up on the next Whip and Chat, so don't miss that. And it is with huge thanks to all of you, because without you there is no me. So thank you for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll be back very soon with another video. It is, as always, over and out from this Kitten Up Kitten. Bye bye.